Raccoon strikes again. Well, this time, nobody got isekai'd. But wouldn't it be funny if Luo actually did get isekai'd and the person controlling his body afterwards was a transmigrator? I mean, he already looks like an isekai MC. Might as well make him one completely and have him journey through a medieval fantasy world to get back into his own body. All the while dodging the big booby girls falling in love with him because Cyan is the only one for him. However, that's just a crack fic cooking up in my brain. If anyone's interested in writing it, tag me. I'll read it. What actually happened was, thanks to Cyan's luck, she managed to escape the orphanage and rollerbladed herself to the city while crying because she left Luo behind. Some might think that it's kinda heartless for her to do that, but I think it makes sense. She is only 14 and her friend sacrificed himself for her freedom. Might as well make a run for it and come back for him later, right? She forces herself to think that Luo is alright. He's alive and definitely survived the crash. Definitely. Perhaps it was thanks to her luck lingering around the orphanage, but no one got hurt on that accident. So I don't think the truck driver will keep his job, but hey, at least he's still alive, right? That karma he was talking about when he was volunteering for the cult totally saved him, right? Right. The dean, however, was pissed off. If you're wondering what's the deal with him, well, we found out from Luo that the dean opened the orphanage to find a hero in one of the children. He believes that to create a hero, you have to find them in their formative years. That dream appeared in the form of Cyan. The dean reminds me of a father who failed at achieving his dreams and thus pushes it on to his children. It seems to me that he stopped being a hero because his trust value never rose up. He mentioned to Cyan how hard it is to get a high trust value, and I have no doubt that it will be the case. The lowest ranking hero we know so far was Enlighter, and he was ranked 249th before he lost more trust value, thanks to the incident with Nice at the True Love Recipe show. We don't know how far he dropped in ranking, but God knows how many heroes are below him. Cyan found herself at the city square in the middle of the night, crying her eyes out because she left Luo on his own. She started playing a song to calm herself down, not knowing that she'd meet the future ex on that fateful night. Because there's really no doubt in my mind that the salaryman who dropped a coin in front of her was X. Well, he's not the current X yet in this timeline, but that tired waltz, the black hair, the glasses were a definitive giveaway that it's our X, not to mention the coin. It seems fitting to me that the first time we meet him, he drops a coin. This came as a surprise to me, because I really didn't think he'd pop up anytime soon, even if it's just a small cameo. Cyan did what anyone who had her luck would do to survive, buy a lottery ticket with the coin given to her. But luck was not on her side this time, because she lost so many believers. Her trust value number went down to a single digit. Now all she can do is busk in the square and hope for the best. This really made me realize that these two kids, Luo and Cyan, had no plan at all at what they were going to do after they left the orphanage. Were they also going to plan to buy a lottery ticket and hope that Cyan's luck will carry through? Because at episode 8, my prediction was that she's been sneaking out of the orphanage to bask with Luo at the square for a while and only decided to run away when she got approached by DOS. Instead, the two of them just decided to run away on a random ass day with zero plans. I mean, I guess it made sense since they're only 14, but I thought Luo would at least have some sort of plan. He seemed street smart to me. It didn't take long for science believers to find her, and rumors of her powers became viral on the internet. This was the reason she got scouted by DOS. This also makes me wonder if Yang Cheng found out about her because of this rumor and became her fan because of it. Imagine if he got the job with Uncle Rock because he started listening to Lucky Cyan. Yang Cheng has always had trouble getting a job or even an internship thanks to his zero trust value. He would have viewed this as a testament to Cyan's powers, not knowing that he'd be suffering and lose himself in the future. We see Liu Zhen once again, confirming to the CEO of DOS that she's indeed the little girl who survived the plane crash. Seeing Liu Zhen in this scene made me wonder what kind of skincare routine the Dean has, because he barely aged, while Liu Zhen started becoming a raisin. Cyan has one request to Ken, the woman who scouted her, and that's to find Luo. I'm not sure why she specifically said find Luo when she knows exactly where he is. He's not missing, he's at the orphanage where she left him. It could be possible that between the time she was in the streets, She returned to the orphanage in the middle of the night and snuck inside so that she could escape with Luo once more. But she found out that he was gone and sent to a different orphanage, not knowing that he's still trapped there. 2 years later, Cyan has her very first concert, and yes, this is indeed the same concert that Xiaqing was crying in during the Isol's battle. Or it could have been the second day of her concert. It states on the concert ticket that it'll take place on April 24th till 26th. The Isol battle happened in one of those days. Cyan gave a speech about her friend Luo. The way she's saying this made me think that she thought he was dead, and that makes sense to me because in her trailer, Ken told her that he's dead. But that can't be the case because we see Luo at the orphanage, sitting in a dark room in front of a radio, listening in surprise as the announcer talked about Cyan. Luo looked like he'd been through some shit. One of his eyes is bandaged and he has a cast on his arm. Mind you, this scene was 2 years after the accident with Rokkun. Either he got really badly hurt and lost his eye and arm during that incident, or he's being punished constantly for trying to escape the orphanage. The dean enters the room and approaches Luo, saying that he wanted to tell Luo about Cyan, but it seems he found out about her before he could say anything. He's telling Luo to let go of Cyan because she's doing well for herself. Just as he wanted, Cyan became a hero, and I think that even though it didn't go as he planned, since she still became a hero, he was satisfied. What he wasn't satisfied with was Luo's disobedience. Luo probably tried to escape multiple times, but his bad luck made it really difficult. The dean whispered something to Luo that broke him, and I'm curious to know what he said. There are some theories out there that are saying that the dean might have told Luo that Cyan was the only survivor of the plane crash that his parents might have been on, and that it was Cyan's fault that they were dead. It made sense since Cyan mentioned that she heard the song that Luo wrote before, but Luo said it's been in his head since he was young. Could it be a lullaby that his mother sang to him? It could be that Cyan's powers brought misfortune to people depending on how much luck she needs to survive. It needed a balance of sorts, and for fate to rewrite itself to save a single little girl, sacrifices are necessary. At the end of the episode, we see the people at the orphanage become zombies. Could this be the effect of Luo's misfortune curse? Or is the dean behind it? Or it could be Ether Labs. I usually add some speculations about what will happen to the previews, but I decided to just cut it off entirely. Still, if you want to talk about the preview, please make sure to tag spoilers in it. Before we leave, I'd like to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Faye and I'm a webcomic artist who makes analysis videos on the side. My webcomic is called Dreaming of Aurora. Please check it out if you have time. If you like my videos so far, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps my channel out a lot. I'd also like to thank my patrons Robek, Vanarik, and Javolitska. If you're interested in supporting me, my videos, and webcomic, please check out my Patreon. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!